Hello readers, it's Sasha, and today I'm going to be doing some bookish quizzes. So I used to do like online quizzes just all the time as a kid, pretty much, or like teenager. I would do quizzes from BuzzFeed, just like random, like what slice of bread are you? Or like trivia quizzes on things I liked, like books or movies or TV shows or things like that. And when I was thinking about content, I was like, you know what? This would kind of be fun. I want to see how well do I book? Do I know books? Do I read? Is this all an act? Am I a phony? Am I a fraud? Let's find out. I didn't pre-pick any of these quizzes, so we're gonna go along on a journey together. I don't know how many I'm doing. I don't know how long I'm gonna be filming for. I just know that I'm gonna have some fun, and you're gonna have fun too. So let's start. Alrighty, so I literally just looked up book quizzes, which you can see on the screen. So I'm gonna start with epic reads because that's the first one that comes up. Choose a romance trope will give you a book rec. Okay. What romantasy plot line should you star in? Okay. What role do you play in this magical war? Interesting. I'm gonna do choose a romance trope will give you a book rec because that sounds fun and I always love a good book rec. So we're not gonna see if I know things. We're just gonna take a fun quiz and see what book rec I get. Choose a trope. Brooding love interest, wow, there's so many. Enemies, lovers, fake dating, forced proximity, friends to lovers, love triangle, messy relationship, opposites attract, second chance romance, slow burn, or star-crossed/tragic lovers. I do love a good forced proximity. I feel like I've said this in like every single book. Isolated setting, forced proximity, I do like it. Let's do that. Oh, it was one question. Love that for us. Reggie and Delilah's Year of Falling by Elise Bryant. Okay, I've literally never heard of this, but cool. Okay, well, that's interesting. That did nothing. Let's try another one. Is this a real place or a fantasy book setting? Okay. Allward. Allward is giving a fictional place. I was right. Avenel. Fictional. It's a real place. Cool. Bishu. You know what? I don't actually like this quiz. Try again. Okay. Oh, what YA book is this quote from? That's a good one. Let's see how well I book, because I think this is a good one. When you're a monster, she thought, you are thanked and praised for not behaving like a monster. She would like to restrain from cruelty and receive no admiration for it. It has to be Graceling, because it's literally the only book of those three I haven't read. I had a rule that it was better to be bored by yourself than to be bored with someone else. I pretty much lived by that rule. Maybe that's why I didn't have any friends. They both die at the end. Nope. It's Aristotle and Dante. Okay. The memory fades and I'm left hanging on to the ghost of his words. Ooh. It's giving... I was gonna say legend. I truly was. I've taught myself to speak with two different voices and only say certain things around certain people. I've mastered it. The hate you give. Yeah. I know that one. I noticed just about every girl, but none of them made a lasting impression. But you. Ooh. That's giving to all the boys I've loved before. As a Hunger Games girly pop, I did not see that coming. Okay, cool. There's this huge part of me and I'm still trying it on and I don't know how it fits together, how I fit together. It's like a new version of me. I just needed someone who could run with that. Simon? Yes. Does closure come from forgiving others and being forgiven for our failings? Do we resist temptation from evil by believing in a righteous justice? Wow, I've never seen Far from the Tree in literally anything. I would honestly say this probably sounds like All My Rage. Oh. Firekeeper's Daughter. I'm not doing well. I just want to point that out. I have lived that life already. In the mud, in the shadows, in a cell, in a silk dress. I will never submit again. I will never stop fighting. I don't think it's the selection because when was she in a cell? I think that's reasonable. And the Cruel Prince, like I feel like Jude was... I think it has to be Red Queen. Yeah. When your body takes up more room than your voice, you are always the target of well-aimed rumors. When your body... It's Dumplin. No, really, the Poet X? When the fear takes over, use the only thing more powerful, more indestructible to fight it. Your spirit. Your heart. Let's do an Ember in the Ashes. Yeah, it was giving that. I've never read it, but it was giving that. Sometimes the truth is a secret you're keeping from yourself because living a lie is easier. Cemetery Boys? Nope. They both die at the end. Really? Interesting. I love that I'm absolutely slaying this right now. I just want to throw that out there. People always love people more when they're dead. Clap when you land? Jesus, this is... Oh my god. He gives me a conflicted look and touches his lips to my forehead, right between my eyebrows. I close my eyes. I don't understand this, whatever it is, but I don't want to ruin it, so I say nothing. He doesn't move. He just stays there with his mouth pressed to my skin, and I stay there with my hands on his waist for a long time. I don't know, it's giving the Cruel Prince. Okay, and it's Divergent. Cool, love that for me. To belong to someone, I didn't know it, but now that I think about it, it seems like that's all I've ever wanted, to really be somebody's and to have them be mine. I don't think it's everything, so it's kind of between those two, Paper Towns and To All the Boys I've Loved Before. Yeah, thank God. I hate the lackadaisical ennui of a son, holy shit, too preoccupied with itself to notice the infinite hours we spend in its presence. What's a book I have not read? Codename Verity. It's Shatter Me? Yeah, I've not read Shatter Me either, but that sounded like the most pretentious sentence I've ever read in my life. For young adult, like, are we sure? When you're as charming and physically attractive as myself, it's easy enough to win over people you meet. But getting strangers to love you now, that is the trick. It's not The Sun Is Also a Star, I literally just read that. The Fault in Our... No, it has to be Anna and the French Kiss. It's The Fault in Our Stars? Oh my god. What does it feel like to love someone so much that you're willing to publicly bare your heart and soul with a black Sharpie? I haven't read any of these. Felix Ever After, Heartstopper, and When Dimple Met Rishi. Ugh. You said on my birthday that you were afraid of being alone, but I've been here this whole time. This whole time. Okay. That summer I turned pretty. Nope. Cool. I am doing amazing. I literally know so much about books. It's unreal. The world is a turntable that never stops spinning. As humans, we merely choose the tracks we want to sit out and the ones that inspire us to dance. It's giving You Should See Me in a Crown. It's not. It's With the Fire and Honey. Seriously? I've read that. I don't remember that. She had a sadness that was so deep, but it still could turn to light in a second. And when I saw her smile, I wondered what it would be like to make her smile. I thought it would be like the discovery of smiling. I don't know. That sounds like something Laini Taylor would say, so... Yes! Boys and bitches, let's go. Okay. Our eyes meet and hold, and the world starts to fall away. Time does, years rolling up like rugs, until everything that's happened unhappens, and for a moment, it's us again. What? It's us again, more one than two. I think it's all it's I'll give you the sun, my mortal enemy. Okay, interesting. I believed in my arrogance that I had a keen grasp of the big picture that others lacked, but of course I was just as limited as anyone else. When I gleaned the president and his cabinet, it shook the world, but the world was already shaking just fine without me. Okay, president and his cabinet. I've not read any of these. I don't think it's the Inheritance Games. Oh my god. Yes. The fuss made over the chickens at the checkpoints is not to be believed. Unlike me, they had their own papers. I don't know what Codename Verity is, to be honest. The Book Thief was in World War II, I think, so let's go with that. It's Codename Verity. Cool, I love that for me. But I just want to point out that I think I was onto something. No matter what the world said, my magic was beautiful. Even without powers, the gods had blessed me with a gift. Let's go Children of Blood and Bone. Yeah. Context clues. It's like I'm trying to climb a mountain, but I've got one fool trying to shove me down so I won't be on his level, and another fool tugging at my leg trying to pull me to the ground he refuses to leave. I don't know any of these books other than Dear Martin, so we'll go with that one. Oh, it was Dear Martin. Love that for me. So here I was, expecting at the very best a cordial welcome from the girls who were prepared to fight me to the death for someone I didn't want. Instead, I was embraced. The selection? That sounded like a selection quote. He began his new life standing up, surrounded by cold darkness and stale, dusty air. I think that's the Maze Runner. Sounds like a Maze Runner situation. I could no longer distinguish people from monsters. I looked out at the world around me and no longer saw nuance. I saw nothing but the potential for pain and the subsequent need to protect myself constantly. I don't know what a very large expanse of sea is, to be honest. We've already had a Firekeeper's Daughter and a Red Queen, so maybe I will go with that. Yeah, okay. If people aren't careful, they can be tricked into believing a big deal is a done deal. Like there's no more fight left, no reason to keep pushing, that freedom is an actual destination. I don't know what March and Stamped are even a little bit, so maybe I'll just go with All Boys Aren't Blue, yeah. Okay, whatever, it's fine. You can't run from what hurts you, or like a dog smelling fear, that grief will just keep chasing with ever sharp teeth. Let's go pet. No, okay, that's valid. This is gonna be very brutal. I got 12 of 30. You're definitely a YA fan. You may not have read every bestseller, but you've really made it through the genre. Keep on going. Okay, I actually think I did better than I thought. I think I was anticipating nothing. So pretty jazzed about that one. All right, let's go back and see if there are any other quizzes on this site or if I want to switch over to another site. Would you rather book nerd edition? Okay. A series or a standalone? In my personal opinion, I do like a good standalone. Series I find are great and wonderful, but I really do prefer standalones. I am alone in this. Okay. That's fine. Hardcover, paperback. I'm a paperback bitch. I will forever be a paperback bitch. I will read hardcover, don't get me wrong, and I own a lot of hardcover books, but I love paperback. Read an ongoing series or wait until the series is finished? Wait until the series is finished, bestie. Reading an ongoing series for me is so difficult. I will do it, and I've done it, obviously, because some books really intrigue me, or I'm reading for like a vlog, or just reading with friends, something like that. But trying to read a book that is in a series that hasn't been completed is like torture, because I know I'm gonna forget everything by the time the series is completed. Movie adaptations or TV show adaptations? Honestly, I think both are fine. I don't really have a preference. I'll go with movies because I've seen more movie adaptations, but I feel like both can be done really well. Audiobooks or ebooks? I prefer ebooks. When I'm listening to an audiobook, I can't listen. I can't focus. I completely tune out and I miss pretty much everything. Vampires or werewolves? The age-old debate. So with Twilight, I was a very big Team Jacob girly. So maybe I should go with werewolves, but I think vampires are sexier, so I'm gonna go with vampires. Pro annotating or anti annotating? I don't annotate, but I'm pro it because I think it's cool. I just don't do it. First person or third person? Honestly, I do prefer the third person. I find it a little bit easier to read. First person's fine, whatever, but I do prefer a third person. I am alone. I am so against the grain. Enemies to lovers or friends to lovers? Friends to lovers. Big fan of friends to lovers. Wow. I love friends to lovers, okay? I think enemies to lovers is good, great, wonderful, but you give friends that turn into fucking best friends that turn into lovers, that's just such a pure relationship. It's such a special bond. I can get out of here. Pro dog earring or anti dog earring? I'm anti dog earring just because I like keeping the integrity of the book alive and I don't like all of the bent pages, but I don't think you're like a bad person if you do. Just for my personal books, I don't. Cool. That's all. That was fun. Okay. Now you get to know a little bit about me as a reader, so that's fun. Let's see what else there is. Ooh, okay. Choose a Cake Pop song, get a YA book rec. Okay. I feel like it's just gonna be one of those one question situations, but I love K-pop. So I'm really excited. Choose a song. Feel My Rhythm, Gorilla, Maniac, 11, On, Tomboy, Shutdown. It has to be Maniac because Stray Kids is my alt group. So we have to go Maniac. I don't know why I was like, thinking about it. Only a Monster by Vanessa Len. Interesting. Okay, I don't actually feel like I might have this on like my want to read, but I don't really know much about it. That's kind of cool. Okay, that was just a fun little time for Sasha. Like that wasn't even anything. Which of these YA competitions would you win? Let's try that one, and then I'm gonna switch over to a different website that's not just YA because I don't just read YA anymore. May the odds be in your favor. That was really bad. I'm so sorry. Why are you entering? I would not enter for the glory. I would probably enter for freedom. I feel like that would be something I would do. For love, I don't know. I have no choice definitely sounds like me. So let's go with I have no choice. What's your tolerance for danger? I'm a hard pass. I am very much a stay in your bubble girly, and that's how I'm gonna be. Do you have any hidden talents? I can baton twirl. 6 books. You should see what I can do with the bow and arrows. We'll go sadly no, because typing really fast, not on here. Pick a color. There's not even a purple. These are ugly colors. I'm so sorry. Black. Choose a weapon. So the only one that's actually a weapon is a sword. So we'll go with that. Would you betray someone you love to win? Great question. I don't know. In the sake of being who I am, I would say no, but I guess being in that situation, I don't know. So maybe. What's your biggest obstacle? I don't know. The other competitors look pretty scary. It's so real. Who would you ally with? Star Carter, Sierra Novak, Helena Killa, Jane McKean. I feel like I'm entering a competition. It's going to be one that's like dangerous. I feel like I would align myself with Tris because I feel like she's probably the best one. My favorite season is autumn. So what's the first thing you do after winning? I would definitely call my mom. I call my mom about everything. I would win the Miss Clover City Beauty Pageant. Hello. Move over, Willowdean. There's a new queen in town. Yes. Okay. That's pretty fun. Let's go to the next page because I'm getting bored. 18 quizzes for huge bookworms. Ooh, now that book talk is a thing, let's see how many of the most popular books you've read. Okay, I'm ready to put myself on absolute blast for this. That sounds fun. Check each book you've read. I have read A Court of Thorns and Roses. I tried reading A Little Life and I DNF'd it, so I feel like that actually does count because at least I tried. I don't think I've read A Touch of Darkness. All the Bright Places, no. All the Light We Cannot See, no. Aristotle and Dante, no. Caraval, no. Circe, no. Cruel Prince, yes. Dance of Thieves, no. Daughter of the Pirate King, no. From Blood and Ash, yes. The Gilded Wolves, no. The Hating Game, no. The House in the Cerulean Sea, no. The Inheritance Games, no. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, no. It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover, no. Kingdom of the Wicked, no. The Midnight Library, yes. Bless Up. The Night Circus, yes. I've also read. Normal People, no. One of Us Is Lying, no. Pride and Prejudice, no. Punk 57, no. Red Queen, no. Red, White, and Royal Blue, I also DNF'd, but I did try, so it counts. The Selection, yes. Serpent and Dove, no. The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, no. Shadow and Bone, yes. The Shadows Between Us, no. Shatter Me by Tahara Mafi, no. The Silent Patient, yes. Six of Crows, yes. The Song of Achilles, no. Such a Fun Age, These Violent Delights, both no. They Both Die at the End, yes. This Is Where It Ends, no. Throne of Glass, yes. The Unhoneymooners, yes. The Vanishing Half, yes. We Were Liars, yes. Wilder Girls, no. Show me my results. 16 of 45. You're really making your way through book talk. If you were a book talk challenge, you'd be well on your way to completing it. Maybe it's time to make that a thing? No. Thanks for asking. I do feel like I've read a good amount. I didn't think I would have, so that's good. Can you guess the classic book by these extremely vague descriptions? I think this will be the last one I do. Let's do it. A young woman gets an internship in a big city. I should not have done this. We're gonna go this because it's the only book I can think of. Nope. Okay, let's go down. An old guy tries to break his unlucky streak. Nah, you know what? I think we're gonna call her a day because I don't actually know any of these. So, thank you for tuning into this video. It was pointless, it was useless, but I had fun, and I think that's all that matters. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more content that is this stupid. And until next time, bye readers!